Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to another episode of Play Ball here on YouTube. And we are once again rejoining the Wolfpack, coming off their 6th consecutive victory here in the 8th game of the regular season, going up against the high-octane offense of the Nemesis, and it'll be a battle of the 4-spot pitchers. This Big Egg Callahan will go up against Jacob Marshmallow. Looking at the lineup, I think it's safe to say we can take Dickey out now. He didn't do as well as he normally does, so put in Tan. Everyone else on the lineup's just hitting on all cylinders, so it's like perfect. We can work with this. Alright, let's rock it. I'm honestly interested to see how Callahan will take on these big power hitters for the Nemesis, because the Nemesis they're hit and miss. Right now they're sitting at 3-4 in the season. If their offense is doing well, they're going to win. If their offense doesn't do what it's supposed to do on paper, then they lose. Like right now, leadoff hitter Jackie Slam is just completely rattled. Hobby Yotter's not doing very well, but Bentley is. He's balancing that out. But the rest of the people, they're all meh. They're not doing well, but they're also not doing poor. So if their offense is going to carry the day, they will win this game. Here we go, top of the first inning. Jacob Marshmallow's first pitch to Smokey is a slow curveball. Soft dribbler foul, 1-1. That's ripped off the diving first baseman's glove into foul territory. Smokey beats it out. And that's an infield hit to start the game, as Ghost will come in next with a runner at first. Smokey takes off. First pitch is on the corner. Smokey, the throw's not even close. He easily stole that. Ball one. 1-1 the Ghost. Roberts grounds at the short. Sports Fields fires to first. Smokey advances to third uncontested. One out now, and Dozer up. Strike on the inside corner with the slider, 0-1. Heater in the dirt, 1-1. High ball 2, 2-1 now. High ball 3, 3-1. And Kaufman works the walk. So if runners at the corners now. McGee up. Goffin takes off, pitches there, throw down, not in time. Another stolen base for the Wolfpack, 2 in scoring position now for McGee. Shortstop skies the second pitch into foul territory. It's going to get out of play, 0-2. Soft ground to third. It's going to be a tough play. Moonshot at Fields fires to first. It's an RBI ground out for McGee. Smokey scores. It's 1-0 Wolfpack. Kaufman advances to third. Big Country up now, looking to keep the inning alive. Kyle looks at one high, 1-0. Looks at one again, high, 2-0. Oh, that's caught the corner that time. Marshmallow gets the call, 2-1. Inside ball 3, 3-1 count. Marshmallow working into another jam. Ripped down the line. It's going to be a fair ball into the corner. It's going to get past the outfielder. Kaufman scores easily. Jensen on his way to second. It's going to be a 2-out double. And it's now 2-0 Wolfpack. Now Fragman up, adding 400 on the season. No home runs yet. Led the team in home runs last year. Looks at one low in the dirt, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. High ball 3, 3-0 count the Fragman. Marshmallow wants nothing to do with him. And he walks him on 4. Fragman works the walk. That's Marshmallow's second walk of the inning. Now Tan up, getting his first start in a couple games. Looks at one high, 1-0. Skies that pitch down the right field line. It's going to be a tough play. Running over is the right fielder. And Yotter makes the catch for the final out of the inning. But the Wolfpack push across 2 on 2 hits and 2 walks. And the Nemesis have to look to respond. Struggling leadoff hitter Jackie Slam to lead off here against Big Egg Callahan. Fastball blown by her, 0-1. She was waiting on the changeup, but was way out in front of it, 0-2. Curveball swings towards strike 3, and she's down on strikes for the first out. That's going to bring up Hito Moonshada. Moonshada looks at one high, 1-0. Two-seamer ripped down the left field line. That's going to hook foul, out of play, 1-1. Cutter dribbled softly to on the ground past Callahan. Barehanded by Vega. Fires the first. 2 outs. Here's Jock Sports now, the shortstop, hitting the 3-hole. Rips that hard down the third base line. Jensen backhands, fields and fires. 1 out. Well, that is an out, but it's the 3rd out. Nemesis, nothing doing for them. They go down 1-2-3, 2-0 to the 2nd. 8-9-1 due up for the Wolfpack here against Marshmallow as Vega leads off. Gabriella takes the first pitch outside, 1-0. Next pitch ripped hard on the ground to third, right at Moonshot. He fields it to his left and fires. 1 out. That's going to bring up Big Egg Callahan. Callahan looks at one on the high inside corner, 0-1. Next pitch is skied, shallow right field, going out to second baseman, calling for it, and making the catch is Haudier for the 2nd out. And that's going to be Smokey back up now for his 2nd at bat in the 2nd inning. Ball is in there, 0-1. Outside, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 count now. That's ripped hard past the diving first baseman into right field. And that's a base hit for Smokey. And it's his 2nd hit of the game. That'll bring up Ghost. Smokey takes off again on the first pitch. Ball is inside. Throw down. Not even close. Smokey steals 2nd again. Runner in scoring position for Ghost. Ball outside. 2-0 count now to Ghost. Out off 2-1. Slider was going to catch the zone there. Heater driven into the right center gap. That's getting over the outfielder's head. That's going to get down and 1 hop to the wall. Smokey's going to score easily. Ghost already on his way to 2nd. Relay throws coming in. It's cut off. Throw to 3rd is not in time. Ghost gets a 2-out triple. It's his 1st hit of the game. And now there's a runner at 3rd with 2 outs for Kaufman, who drew a walker first time up. Ball is high, 1-0. That's ripped hard on the ground. Diving play made by Moonshot to cut it off. He gets up and fires, gets Kaufman by a step, and that records the 3rd out. Wolfpack only get a 1 run, but have 2 hits for it, and it's now 3-0 to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's first baseman Matt Taters, batting 111 on the season. Wow. Ball skied, shallow left. Kaufman calling for it now as it drifts into the medium part of the outfield. She'll make the catch for the 1st out. And to bring Javi Yoder, the right fielder. Struggling a little bit as we come into this game. He looks at 1 high, 1-0. Way out in front of the changeup, 1-1. It's way out in front of the curveball, 1-2. Heater inside, 2-2 count now. Cutter caught the outside corner, froze him, strike 3 called, and Yoder down on strikes for the 2nd out of the inning. And now Javier Haudier up, 2nd baseman. Looks one at the knees, 0-1. Swings to the changeup, 0-2. Curveball caught the knee, strike 3. It froze him, and he's down on strikes for the 3rd out. Callahan retires the last 2 on Ks, and another 1-2-3 inning for the Nemesis. 3-0 to the 3rd. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Wolfpack against Marshmallow. It's already at 40 pitches here. McGee drives the first pitch deep to right center field. That's going to get down into the gap and 1 hop to the wall. Eddie already on his way to 2nd. Relay throw coming in now. Rounding 2nd, heading for 3rd is McGee. He will get in without a throw. It is a leadoff triple. And the 2nd triple of the game for the Wolfpack in general as Big Country up 1-for-1 and the double on his line score with an RBI. Ball high, 1-0. That fastball never threatened the zone. Again, the fastball doesn't threaten the zone. 2-0. Marshmallow losing the zone here. Another one high, 3-0. Big Country chased that one and fouls it off. Out of play, 3-1. Inside, ball 4. Jensen works the walk. That's the 3rd walk for Marshmallow on the day. And it's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out for Fragman. He also drew a walk his first time up. First pitch fouled back, 0-1. Inside, ball 1. 1-1 now. Inside, 2-1. Caught the knees, 2-2 count now. That's ripped hard on the ground, the shortstop. Fielded in, backhanded in the hole by Sports Eclipse. The 2nd one on to 1st, not in time. It is fielder's choice, but Eddie scores, and it's now 4-0 Wolfpack. And an RBI for Fragman. Fragman takes off the first pitch. Tan fouls the first pitch back, 0-1. It was a hit and run. Frag takes off again. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Can't be fielded by Bentley. It's an easy stolen base for Fragman. High, 2-1 now. Tan working the count in his favor. Pitch again is high. 3-1 from Marshmallow. Here's the delivery. Ball 4. That's his 4th walk of the day as Tan trots down to 1st. 1 out, runners first and second. Now Vega up with a good prime scoring opportunity. Pitch ripped up the middle as a base hit. Fragment's going to try and score. Throw in from the outfield is not in time. It is an RBI single for Vega. Tan advances to third. It's 5-0 Wolfpack, and Callahan up. Pitch is at the knees, 0-1. Vega takes off. Callahan fouls that pitch off, out of play, 0-2. Hit and run is botched on another foul ball. Callahan skies the third pitch. That's going to chase the outfielder back. They were playing in. That might get over his head. It will not, as the catch is made by the right fielder. Runner tags and scores. It's 6-0. It's a sac fly for Callahan with 2 outs now and a runner at first for Smokey. First pitch, fisted foul, 0-1. That's at the knees, 0-2. Good slider. That third pitch is driven deep left center field. That's going to chase the outfielders back. They're looking up. It's at the wall, and it's gone onto the waves. Smokey Rodriguez hits his second homer of the season, and it's now 8-0 Wolfpack. That's going to do it for Marshmallow, as Babette Walkman is coming in to pitch. He is done after 2 2/3 innings, and now Roberts up. Goes, hits the first pitch hard on the ground to short, backhanded by Sports. He fires to first. That's the third out, but the Wolfpack push across. 5 runs in the third and extend their lead 8-0. Walks come back to bite you, and that ran up his pitch count. Hercules Bentley leading off here in the bottom of the third inning for the Nemesis. He fouls the curveball off, now behind 0-2 very quickly. Cutter ripped deep right center field. That's going to chase Smokey back. He looks up onto the waves. It is gone. It's a home run for Bentley. It's his second of the season, and it's now 8-1. Wolfpack still lead by 7 runs, but that is the first hit of the day for the Nemesis. Hopefully this will get their offense going. Here's Log Freely. First pitch ripped down the first base line. That's going to hit just in front of the foul line, and it's a fair ball into the corner. Good Roberts runs it down, but by the time the throw is in, it is a double for Freely. So 2 hits to start the inning have got them in business as Walkman up. She's going to need to pitch a few innings, so there'll be no pinch hitter. First pitch grounded softly to third. Cut off by Callahan. He fires to first. Runner advances to third on the play. 1 out. Now Jackie Slam up. Slam rips the first pitch to second. Right at Vega, who makes the catch. Fires back to third to hold the runner there. 2 outs now, and it's up to Moonshot to get a 2-out RBI. Moonshot swings through the curveball 0-1. This could be soul crushing for the Nemesis as they don't score here. Grounded softly to first. Fragment backhands, runs to the bag, taps it. That's the 3rd out. Nemesis only get 1 on the solo homer by Bentley. They had a chance for a second, but Callahan kept them off the board. 8-1 to the 4th. Now Kaufman up. Walkman's delivery. Sarah looks at 1 below the knees. 1-0. Inside 2-0. Dozer looking for something to hit. That hits her in the shin. That's a beanball, and Walkman lost it. Now Eddie McGee. Walkman's not known for control, hence her last name. Kaufman takes off. Ball is high. Throw down. Safe. Kaufman steals second, showing that shin is not hurting anyway. It's her second stolen base of the day as Eddie looks at with the knees. 1-1. That third pitch is fouled off, out of play. 1-2. In the dirt. 2-2. In the dirt again, 3-2 count now. Eddie's worked it full. And ball 4, he works a walk. It's Walkman's first walk of the day. Second total if you count the hit by pitch. Here's Big Country. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. Here comes the control issues for Walkman. That caught the zone, 1-1. It's the first pitch strike she's thrown in a while. Inside, oh, that caught the corner, 1-2. I don't like that call. High ball 2, 2-2. Jensen working the count. Big Country looks at 1 in the dirt. Full count now for Kyle. Here's the pitch. High and inside. It's another walk. Walkman walks. The bases loaded. So the bases are loaded on a hit by pitch and 2 walks. As Fragment up 0-for-1 with a ground out. Fielder's choice. Walk and an RBI. Looks at 1 in the dirt. 1-0. Not even close. In the dirt again. 2-0. Walkman can't find the zone. That hangs right over the middle. Fragment rips that into the left center gap. That's going to get all the way to the wall. No one was there. Infield was in. First run scores. Second run scoring. Third one on its way in. Throw goes to third. Fragment's out on the attempt for 3, but the double scores 3, and it's now 11-1 Wolfpack. Now to bring up Tan. Caught the inside corner with a strike. 0-1. Inside ball 1. Outside 2-1. Hit the knees, 2-2. That's ripped up the middle, past the shortstop into left center field. It's going to be a base hit for Tan. Slam bare hands it and fires it back in. Throw is in time. Good throw from Slam. Tan got greedy and got thrown out going for 2. Walkman will exit as Lucy Finnegans is coming in the pitch. Vega looks at one on the outside corner, 0-1 to start the at-bat. That's ripped hard up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Vega. She keeps it going. Keeps the inning alive for Callahan. That way he won't have to lead off next inning. Callahan's 0 for 1 today with an RBI and a sac fly. Dribbled softly back to the mound. Finnegan's fields, fires to first. That's the third out. Through 3.5. It is 11-1 Wolfpack. Here's Jock Sports. 3, 4, and 5 due up. First pitch, ripped deep center field. Smokey going back. He's on the warning track. He's at the wall. He looks up, and it's gone off the batter's eye. Jock Sports hits his third of the season. It's now 11-2. Second home run given up by Callahan here today as Taters is up. Mash hits the first pitch on the ground to short. Eddie fields it and fires 1 out. That's going to bring up Javi Yoder. First pitch is skied into left center field. Smokey going over. He will make the catch for the first. Second out of the inning. Here's Javier Haudier. First pitch dribbled back to the mound. Past Callahan. Eddie barehands and fires. Got it for the third out. Eddie backs up his childhood friend, gets it out of the inning, but another solo homer makes the score 11-2. Wolfpack lead to the 5th. Here's Smokey to lead off. Top of the order against Finnegans. Ball in the dirt, 1-0. Ball outside, 2-0. Ball outside, 3-0. Smokey waiting for a strike. He gets one. It's 3-1 now. That's driven deep left field. That's going to chase the outfielder back. He looks up, and it is gone. Home run for Smokey Rodriguez, his second homer of the day, his third of the season, and it's now 12-2 Wolfpack. Got to bring up Ghost, 1 for 3 today as a triple and an RBI in his line score. First pitch is high and inside, 1-0. That's ripped hard up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Ghost gets his second hit of the day and keeps the inning going here with no outs. Now Kaufman up 0 for 1 as a walk and a hit by pitch. First pitch skied, shallow right. Calling for it is Yoder. He'll make the catch for the first out. That's right, Haudier is the second baseman. They both begin with one's Javier, the other's Javi. It's like Jesus. Eddie looks at one high, 1-0. That's ripped into left center, right at the shortstop though. Sports makes the catch for the second out. Now Big Country up. 2 outs, runner at first. First pitch hit into right field for a base hit. That is a seeing eye single. Keeps the inning alive. For runners at first and second for Fragman. Here's Fragman, 1 for 2. He's got a double, a walk, and 4 RBIs for himself so far. First pitch ripped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Fielded by Slam. Ghost rounds third. He's going to try and score. Throw in, not in time. 13-2 on the RBI single from Fragman. It's his 5th RBI of the day already. Here's Eric Tan. Swings to the first pitch. That was high and out of the zone. 0-1. That one's high. Ball 1. Learned his lesson this time. Low. 2-1. That's ripped up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Runners will hold at their stations, though, as the throw-in from Slam's a good one. Bases loaded for Vega. Here we go. 4th at bat of the day already for her here in the 5th inning. Ball outside, 1-0. That's ripped to first. Fielded by Taters. He'll tap the bag, and that's the 3rd out. Wolfpack get 2 across, and now 13-2 is the score to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway home. Bentley up. Hit a solo shot his first time up. Swings through the fastball, 0-1. Curveball ripped to right field. Ghost going back. He's going to run it down in front of the track for the first out. Good reflexes from the right fielder. Now Lag freely up. Is it lag or log? I don't know. I don't care either. 0-2 count now. Swings to the cutter, strike 3, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Callahan rolling now. Here's Finnegans coming out for catcher Stacy Staples. First pitch hit up the middle. It's going to be a base hit for the catcher. So Staples gets on to keep the inning alive for Jackie Slam. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Swings to the curveball, 0-2. Changeup caught the knee. Strike 3 called. Slam down on strikes, and that's the third out. Staples exits. It's Huck and Duck will come in to pitch. Yes, his name is Huck and Duck. Here's Ed Callahan. First pitch swinging right to the second baseman Haudier, who fields and fires. 1 out. I'll bring up Smokey here. 1 out here in the 6th. First pitch line to third, right at Moonshot for the second out. And here's Ghost. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch hit on the ground to short, right at Sports. He fields and fires. 3 up, 3 down, 3 pitch inning for Huck and Duck as the Nemesis hold the Wolfpack off the scoreboard for the first time this game. 13-2 to the bottom of the 6th as Moonshot leads off against Callahan. Third baseman pops it up on foul territory. Fragment over by the coaching box, makes a catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 12, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Jock Sports. First pitch hit hard on the ground at first, right at Fragment. He fields it on a hop and taps the bag. 2 outs. That'll bring up Mashed Taters. Curveball dribbled foul. 0-1. Fouled hit hard to third. Jensen makes the catch right before it hits the ground, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Callahan to the 7th. 13-2 is your score with the Wolfpack out in front. Here's Huck and Duck's first pitch to Kaufman. Ripped hard past the diving second baseman into right field. It's a base hit for Kaufman. She starts the inning off right for the Wolfpack here as McGee comes up with a runner at first. Hard grounded to second, fielded by Haudier. Flips the second one on to first. Double play, 4-6-3, and they grab 2 quick outs. It's Jensen up now. Chased a high hanging curveball. It's popped up the short. Sports under it, calling for it. Makes the catch for the third out. It's the second 1-2-3 inning in a row, although technically there was a hit in there. The double play erases it. It remains 13-2 to the bottom of the 7th, and Yoder up against Callahan. First pitch hit in the left center field. Diving is Kaufman. It'll get right off her glove on a hop. It would have been a hit no matter what, but at least she kept it in front of her to hold him to a single. So good reflexes from Kaufman. Haudier up now. Yoder at first. Swings to the first pitch, 0-1. Fastball got by him. Curveball fouled back, 0-2 now. 2-seamer swings through it, strike 3. That's the first out. Callahan gets another strikeout. Now Bentley up. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Curveball caught the knees on the outside corner, 0-2. Cutter caught the top of the zone, strike 3 called, and Bentley down on strikes for the second out. Now log Freely. Freely looks at 1 low, 1-0. Changeup caught the corner, 1-1. Cutter was high and he chased it, 1-2. 2-seamer swings through it, strike 3. He's down on strikes for the third out. Callahan gives up a leadoff single, then gets 3 consecutive strikeouts to end the inning. To the 8th, it's 13-2. Now here's Fragment against Huck and Duck. Ball inside, 1-0. That ends the streak of 6 consecutive batters with 1 pitch outs. Second pitch dribble back to Huck and Duck. He fires to first, 1 out. Now Tan up. 1 out, no one on. First pitch is popped up, foul territory. There's Bentley under it. Makes the catch for the second out. And now 2 outs for Vega, no one on. First pitch is outside, 1-0. That's the first second pitch, lined in the right center field. That's going to get down. It's going to get past the outfielders all the way to the wall. Vega already on her way to second. It's finally run down by Yoder. Vega on her way to third. It's going to be a 2-out triple for Vega. Runner at third now for Callahan. 0 for 3 today. Has an RBI on a sac fly, though. That's ripped hard up the middle, but right at Sports for the third out. Wolfpack get nothing doing in the 8th. 13-2 to the bottom of the 8th we go. Here's Huck and Duck, and coming out is Brian Pickleford to pinch hit. Pickleford swings to the first pitch, 0-1. Curveball hit hard up the middle, past the diving Vega. It's going to be a base hit. Throw back in, keeps him to a single. Good leadoff from the pinch hitter. Now Jackie Slam up. No hits for her today. First pitch hit hard in the ground. It was a hit and run. It was past Eddie, who dove to try and stop it, but he couldn't. Throw into third, not in time. The hit and run is successful. It's first and third. Good placement on the hit. Now Hito Moonshot up. Moonshot fouls the curveball off, 0-1. Cutter ripped hard at the middle. Eddie dives. It's Pine for a base hit. That's going to get a run in. 13-3. Runners at first and second with nobody out, and that's going to do it for Callahan here in the 8th. Cassidy Hennessy will be coming on to pitch. Hennessy's first pitch is drilled foul by Sports, who is way out in front of it. Curveball ripped to second right at Vega. She throws back to second. That's almost a double play. But anyway, that's the first out. Runners remain at first and second for Taters. Screwball's ripped foul, 0-1. He's way out in front. Curveball, Sky, down the left field line, shallow. Jensen going out. Kaufman under it, makes the catch for the second out, though. She called him off at the last second. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Hennessy needs 1 more out to get out of the jam. Here's Javi Yoder. Slider ripped deep left center field. Kaufman going back. She's at the warning track. It's going to be off the top of the wall. That's going to get down. 1 run will score. Second one's trying to come in. Here's a throw from Eddie. It is not in time. It's a 2-run double for Javi Yoder. And it's now 13-5. Wolfpack, both runs go to Callahan. First pitch dribbled softly by Haudier. It's going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Slider fouled off, 0-2. Curveball dribbled softly to the right side. Tough play. Hennessy bare hands and fires. That's the 3rd out. So Nemesis pushed across 3. Make it 13-5. Pickleford exits as Lawrence Wimple, the closer's coming into pitch against Smokey, who's 4 for 5 with 2 homers. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Ball outside, 1-1. Ball inside, 2-1 now. Fourth pitch is fouled off. Is that going to get out of play? It will not get out of play, but it will get down. Nobody makes a catch. 2-2. That pitch is hit softly to short. Sports fields and fires. 1 out. Now to bring up Ghost now. Looking to face Wimple. Southpaw delivers. It's inside, 1-0. Low in the dirt, 2-0. Ghost jumps on that one, lines it in the right center field. That's going to hit off the wall. Ghost already on his way to second. Here, fielded by Slam. He's going to hold at second with a double. It's a 1-out hit. Puts a man in scoring position for Kaufman, who's 1 for 3 today. Has a single, a hit by pitch, and a walk. Ball outside, 1-0. Ripped hard to second on a hop. Trouble fielding it for Haudier. Kaufman is still out at first, but Ghost is able to advance to third. Now Eddie up, 1 for 4, has a triple and a walk and an RBI. McGee skies the first pitch down the right field line, shallow. Caught by Haudier, and that's the 3rd out. So 13-5 is your score to the 9th. Nemesis need a comeback. Here's Hercules Bentley. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Curveball caught the knees, 0-2. Slider swung through it, strike 3. He sat on the slider, but he wasn't ready for it, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Here's Log Freely, I guess? I don't know. Ball inside. Curveball fouled off, 1-1. Slider low, 2-1. Second and fourth pitch is grounded softly to first. Fragment fields it, tags the runner, and that's the 2nd out. Now Wimple up. Pinch hitting will be Churl Dangerfield. Another utility outfielder. First pitch fouled off, 0-1. Screwball, he swung through it, 0-2. Curveball, swung through it, strike 3. He's down on strikes. The game is over. Hennessy closes it out. It's 13-5 is your final score as the Wolfpack demolish the Nemesis, scoring all their runs in the first 5 innings of the game. Every starter got a hit minus Callahan because, well, he's the pitcher. I don't expect him to. And only 2 homers in the day, and they both were solo shots off the bat of Javier Rodriguez. Or Jesus Rodriguez. I'm thinking of Haudier for some reason. No, never mind. Callahan, 7 innings, 7+ innings, 8 strikeouts, gives up the 5 earned runs, though, but he still gets the win. Hennessy gets 2 innings, gave up the 2 inherited runners to score, but none of her own. Only gave up a hit, dropped her ERA down to 2.45. And looking over there, you can just see the clusterfuck that was the Nemesis pitching today. Smokey goes 4 for 6. He's your player of the game. Has 2 homers, 3 RBIs, 4 runs scored, 2 stolen bases. Mitchell Fragman 2 for 4, double, 5 RBIs, a run scored, stolen base on his line score, and Jensen 2 for 3, double, RBI, run scored. And with that, the Wolfpack have punched their 7th consecutive win into the books and extend their lead atop the division, hopefully. We shall have to see how the rest of the division does today in order to say that with certainty. But this loss drops the Nemesis down to 3-5. This severely hurts their playoff chances. Well, the season's almost half over too, so. First game is Platypi and Moonstars. And Moonstars come from behind to win and keep pace with us 11-9. B-Wolves beat the Overdogs 6-2, and one more to go. Wildload shut out the Crocodons 2-0. So after play today, in the Monument Division, Blowfish still hold the lead at 6-2 with the Buckaroos at 3-4. Nemesis and Platypi both lose, remaining in 3rd and 4th. Contemporary Division, Wolfpack and Moonstars win, holding top at 1st and 2nd. Freebooters and Moose do not play, so they sit at 3rd and 4th still. In the Industrial Division, Wildloads win, Overdogs lose, Mandibles don't play, Crocodons lose again. It's their 6th in a row, I think. Derbies don't play in the Gothic Division. Beowulfs win. They move to a half game behind. Grapplers did not play, and Sawteeth did not play either. Next time out, we're taking on the Mandibles again, as it'll be a battle of... Well, actually, hold up. They've only played 7 games. We played 8. Our ace will be going up against their 4th pitcher. It'll be James Watkins versus Owen Oldham, who's going to come out on top here in this battle of pitching staffs. Should be a good battle. I mean, the Mandibles, they won the champion. They made it to the championship series in the 2nd and 3rd years of the old league, and they won the series in the 2nd year, but they didn't win in the 3rd year because we came in and crushed them. So, they're a good team. We can't underestimate them. Alright guys, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next one. This is the Nasty One, signing off.